Good morning. This Monday, the 23rd of January, I'm Sophia Mavridis, a market analyst with Bell Direct. Well, the local market ended last week on a 0.23% gain at the closing bell of Friday's session, driven by a surge in energy and material stocks on the back of rising commodity prices. Communication services and consumer discretionary stocks came under pressure to close in the red on the last trading session of the week. Quarterly reports and company trading updates continued dominating market movements last week, both locally and overseas, and are expected to continue doing so for at least the next few weeks as investors respond to company performance amid challenging market conditions, especially in this rising interest rate environment. Now, the winning stocks from Friday's session were Pilbara Minerals adding 13% on the back of a strong trading update. Whitehaven Coal rallied over 6% on Friday, and Fisher & Paykel Healthcare added 4.87% to end the week. On the losing end, Liontown Resources tumbled over 8%, while Nanosonics fell 6.64%, and Pinnacle Investment Management lost 3.76%. And the most traded stocks by Bell Direct clients on Friday were Whitehaven Coal, Rio Tinto, and Terracom. Over in the US on Friday, tech shares led the broad market rally as investors responded to some positive corporate news, including Google's parent company Alphabet cutting 12,000 staff to cut costs as growth in the business slows, which prompted a 5% surge in Alphabet's share price. Now, Netflix also surged on better than expected subscriber data announced in the company's latest results update. And the Nasdaq jumped 2.7%, the Dow Jones added 1%, and the S&P 500 rallied 1.9% on Friday. Investors are keeping a close eye on any news coming out from the Fed's upcoming interest rate decision from January 31st to February 1st, where it is expected that the Fed will ease its current aggressive stance on rate hikes to increase the nation's cash rate by 25 basis points amid signs that the economy is beginning to cool. Markets in Europe rebounded from Thursday's sell-off, driven by weaker than expected retail sales data out in the US, to close higher on Friday as investors in the region also keep a firm eye on updates out from the Fed ahead of the next policy meeting. Germany's DAX added 0.76% and France's CAC rallied 0.63%, and in the UK the FTSE 100 rose 0.3%. Now, ahead of the local trading session, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX will open 0.46% higher, buoyed by the strong session on Wall Street on Friday. On the economic data front today, the Bank of Japan policy meeting minutes will be released, which will give investors an insight into the rate outlook in the region following the shock maintenance of the country's extremely low interest rate of negative 0.1% at the last policy meeting. And taking a look at commodities, oil is trading higher at $81 a barrel. Gold is down almost 1% at $1,913 an ounce, and iron ore is flat at $104.50 per ton. And the Aussie dollar is buying 70 US cents, 90.25 Japanese yen, 56.19 British pence, and $1.08 New Zealand. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration this Monday. Will Bell Potter maintain a buy rating on IVE Group? Their ticker code is IGL. And while there is no change in forecasts, Bell Potter have updated each valuation used in the determination of their price target for market movements and time creep. The price target has increased from $2.60 to $2.75, and at IGL's current share price of $2.37, this implies 16% share price growth in a year. And Trading Central have identified a bullish signal in Pilbara Minerals, PLS, indicating that the stock price may rise from the close of $4.55 to the range of $4.80 to $4.90 over 26 days, according to the standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all for this morning. I'm Sophia Mavridis with Bell Direct. Have a great day and happy trading.